Good morning, everybody. Checking in, Simona and my mom, Susanna. We're here at the Montreal Children's Hospital today to do pre-op for Angie, verifying to see if she has any possible glaucoma. That's what they do after they have cataracts removed, which is pretty common with children who have Down syndrome. Angie's here with us too. She's just relaxing, taking it easy. So we're gonna be seen by the doctor and then anesthesiology to see if we get the clear to have her go through the procedure to check for glaucoma. They have to put her to sleep so they can get the right amount of pressure, the calculation. So I'll check in later and let you know what the details are, how it works, and all that stuff.
And they all love Angie.
Yay!
And she loves them too.
Bye everybody, later. Hi everybody, I'm checking in again for the follow-up for Angie's stuff from yesterday, her appointments that she had. Today is December the 13th. She had two appointments yesterday on the 12th. One was pre-op in the morning, and that entailed seeing a pediatrician and then meeting with anesthesiology to the anesthesia department rather, to determine whether or not she gets the green light to be put to sleep, because what the ophthalmologist was requesting was for us to actually have her put to sleep so that we can get a proper reading on the amount of pressure that she has on her eyes, and that is to rule out glaucoma, because she had two cataracts that were taken out when she was really, really young. They were both done by 9 weeks. It was done and over with. So this is the follow-up, and she'll be 10 months on Wednesday. Both the twins will be 10 months. So pediatrician, everybody, she was okay. She's like, oh, she's great. She looks great. Her color's great. She got the green light with the pediatrician. I did, as I stated, like in the post that I put yesterday on Angie's Journey page, I stated that I was like, I know that she's not gonna get the go from anesthesia because I've been through this before. Her second cataract, I had to postpone the surgery because she was just getting over a cold. She was phlegmy, whatever. They weren't happy with her saturation, which is like the amount of oxygen that you carry in your blood. So they didn't want to go through with it. It was dangerous also, for breathing factor while you're actually sleeping. So long story short, she just got over a cold too, both twins. I got them their flu shots. It wasn't a full-fledged cold, but she has, some buildup in back sinus area and upper respiratory, a little bit of a cough and stuff, and it's not too safe to be putting a baby to sleep in that state. So long story short, she was given the no-go for that by anesthesia, which is exactly what I thought. And so I have to wait till it kind of goes away and she's 100% again, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make another appointment, and then we're going to go ahead and get the glaucoma test done. So that was part one. Lasted about 3 or 4 hours, the whole ordeal in the morning. And then in the afternoon I had an appointment with the neurosurgeon. Reason for that was, I'm sure some of you have noticed that Angie has a helmet on in her pictures. I actually had people ask me, is that because she can hit her head or something? And I said no. But before the situation with Angie, I really didn't know much about the helmet anyways. What it does do is, or what Angie had, was something called plagiocephaly. This is the medical term for, in layman's terms, flat head. So she was really, really flat in the back, and it was so flat that it was kind of making her little face widen out, and it was so pointy, like in two corners. So we decided to get the helmet. She had it on for 2 months, and it's been a complete success. Her head is completely round in the back, the sides have come in, and the points are no longer at the top. So that was excellent. It was such a positive meeting with the neurosurgeon, Dr. Atkinson at the Montreal Children's Hospital. And that's it. So it was amazing because now, instead of keeping it for 3 or 4 months, she got the okay to take it off. So we're good now, no more helmets. And yeah, so that was basically all the appointments for yesterday. And she's good. She's upstairs having a nap right now, both twins. And yeah, so the pediatrician I saw was Dr. Auger, and she's a pediatrician at the Montreal Children's Hospital. And then the anesthetist was Dr. Brown and Dr. Atkinson, the neurosurgeon. So they have an amazing team at the Montreal Hospital, Montreal Children's Hospital. I'm not sure if you're in Montreal or anywhere else in the world that you can be. This is the experience that we have here in Montreal. It's the team that we have to help us here. There are several. There's another children's hospital called St. Justin's. They service more of, I would say, like the francophone community, because we do live in Quebec, and there's a big French culture presence here. So Montreal Children Hospital does, of course, like both hospitals, they deal with Anglophone and Francophone community, but there's a lot more English-speaking staff at the Montreal Children's Hospital. So that's it for the check in for part 2. I'm going to put this stuff up, and I mean, like I said, on the first time that I had put up the page, I said, you know, I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm nothing of the sort. I'm just a mom. And the reason why I made this page and why I'm doing this is just for every other parent out there who has a child with Down syndrome. You know, I mean, we don't know each other personally. We don't know what other parents go through. I know what I go through, and I know what I've been through, and I know what it is that what kind of information I can relay out to all of you in order to help some of you that sometimes don't even want to ask for the help, but taking a quick peek is just enough to give you that little boost to, I don't know, a little piece of information, or something that, you know, a piece of physiotherapy, or a piece of something that I learned at speech therapy. You know, whatever it is, whatever can help is excellent for me. That's good enough. You know, we all have our own ways of parenting. All of our little angels are different. They're built differently. They act differently. But I do know that we all have one thing in common, and that's having children with Down syndrome, and they are awesome. So I'm checking out. My name is Simona, and I am Angie's mom. Her name is Angela de Jesus. And yeah, I'll introduce the twins to everybody a little later on, maybe in another video or so that I'll make. And that's it. So on a daily basis, I'm going to try and post something regarding like their journey from when she was born all the way up till now. Little things that I went through, little pointers, appointments that people should make that maybe you don't know about, things, doctors that you should see, or therapists, just little tricks that I've learned along the way. If you know, then great. If not, and it's helped you, that's even greater. So that's it. And today's Saturday, so enjoy the rest of your day here in North America. And if you're in Europe or anywhere else, it's dinner time. So bye.